No, no, don't. What is going on here? The videos are being stupid.
Hey, Bonlin.
What is happening? Something always goes wrong. No. Videos are being dumb. Hello, everyone. I'm sure you can hear me, but don't mind the man behind the curtain. Why does this always happen? Like, no joke, oh my god. The machine spirit is frowning. Why? This is accidentally an epic introduction. You know what, Honest Road Games? I would so happily have a not epic introduction. Like, what is going on? This wasn't a problem earlier. Go there. You're supposed. Why? This wasn't happening earlier. Sure, you know, I cancel. Or can I think I have a solution here. I think I do. Map display. Yes. Hey. Hey, there we go. There we go. We got a we got a screen going. Hey. Oh man, I swear. Hi everybody and welcome to the show. Um Sorry for all the craziness there. That wasn't supposed to happen. In fact, the that certainly didn't happen when I did all of my tech rehearsals beforehand. So, welcome to the Placeholder Theater. It's so nice to have you all here. Let's just pretend that all of that didn't happen. I am your host, that Tom Clancy. I am, according to Liam, the voice of hashtag Pitch Your Game. I think he needs to find a new voice, especially after today. I'm fairly positive that I'm about to be sacked. So, we are gathered here today to celebrate you. You, those brave developers who throw your hard work out there on the internet for reasons. But we're here to recognize your hard work and to give away $8,000 in the third ever Pitch Your Game Awards. Nerves aside, some kind of VR gloves action? Yes. It feels, nerves aside, it feels so good to be back and to see you all in chat. We've got a lot. Oh, 9,000. Dang, man. Apparently, I suck at math. Yeah, I suck at math. Sorry, guys. Uh, as you can tell, I went to theater school. I didn't go to like math school. Uh, and no, Iris, I'm not keeping $1,000 for myself. That would be nice though. But it feels so good to be back and to see you all in chat. Thank you all so much for joining us. Bienvenue, Guten Tag, Hola, and that's pretty much all of the other hellos that I know. But to be honest with you, we were a little concerned back in December when we made the decision that we were going to switch to a twice a year event. We knew it was the right decision. We knew that giving you, the developers, more time to work on your games and your pitches was the right thing to do, but it was a change. And as we all know, change can be scary. Liam was admittedly a nervous wreck, dab, as we were leading up to the June event. IGL was preparing some super amazing spreadsheet macros. And as for me, well, I was as cool as common ever. I am a robot after all. And I never panic, as all of you saw earlier. Never. Not once. Not at all. Now, before we knew it, pitches were flying in faster than the keyboard that I just dropped. Were flying in faster than we could read them. Literally thousands upon thousands of developers from around the world put their games out there for everyone to see. And in that moment, we knew that we had done the right thing. We were amazed at the progress that we saw in your games and the new games that we had never seen before. Oh my God, don't get me started. Now, I speak for all of us, hopefully, when I say that we stand in awe of your creativity, ingenuity, and your bravery. So thank you all so much for sharing your games with us. And oh my God, it is completely ridiculous the amount of silly things that have happened to me. Now, please, don't mind me. I am just doing things. But lest I forget, here's a word from Pitch Your Games founder, Mr. Liam Toos. Wait. Son of a biscuit. Don't mind me. Nothing bad happening here. Are you kidding me? I am not having a good day, guys. Did I fall? My neck? No, I didn't fall. But everything else did. Okay. Message from Liam.
Hey everyone, Liam from Pitch Your Game. Just a quick message to say thank you to each and every one of you. We have seen so many incredible pitches, and to everyone that entered, keep working hard on those pitches because you never know who will see them. Launching Pitch Your Game has been an incredible ride, which has turned into a beacon of hope for so many across the world. The stats are off the charts. I wanted to say huge thanks to Zola for sponsoring the June 2021 Pitch Your Game Awards, and to Indie Game Lover for her tireless support, and obviously to Tom, our good friend and host. Good luck, everyone. Back to you, Tom.
All right. Thank you, Liam. Your kind words are very kind, especially since you recorded them before you knew I was going to completely screw up the intro. I'll send you some of my luck. Mooney, God, I need it. I need that luck so bad right now. Now, as we move forward, we like to remind everyone that Pitch Your Game isn't just about likes and retweets. That a game might get... we like to remind everybody that hashtag Pitch Your Game, dab for you out there, Scout Prime, isn't about just the likes and the retweets that a game gets during the event. And that is technically true. But we would be remiss if we didn't also recognize and acknowledge pitches out there that literally just smash metrics. And this year, the metrics were just kind of crazy. We received over 5,000 pitches, 400,000 likes, 100,000 retweets, making this, without a doubt, the most successful round to date. And we created a new award, which I got to name. It's called the Metric Smasher Award. And the first ever winner is probably not going to be a surprise to anyone. It garnered a large number of accolades from gaming news sites on top of an utterly staggering amount of likes and retweets. And that game is Viewfinder. And did I put the... There we are. It's a mind-bending puzzle solver built around bringing photos to life to navigate through the world. It captured the imagination of thousands of people around the world and thoroughly smashed every metric out there. So Viewfinder, congratulations for that lovely, lovely game, and we can't wait to see more. Now, it's time for my favorite part of the show, when I get to announce the finalists and hopefully figure out what I'm doing and stop screwing up. So we've spent the last month poring over every single one of your pitches, trying to narrow it down to these 8 games. And plain and simple, it hasn't been easy. As I mentioned earlier, there were literally thousands of pitches. And we literally looked at every single one multiple times. And there were a great many of amazing pitches out there. And, well, these are the 8 that we picked for the finalists. I can't think of a better way to relieve the stress and tension from a long day at work or from producing a live award show than causing some guilt-free destruction and chaos. Abris delivers that in abundance. No structure is safe in their world of utter devastation. So, Abris guys, give me a call. I really need to blow some stuff up, to blow off some steam after this. Now, no one knows why the man wouldn't leave his chair. Maybe the last man sitting just wanted to defend his office in comfort. All I know is this. I bet those attackers are wishing that they could have executed that hostile takeover through an email instead of a meeting. Space is vast. A fact that is made all the more horrifying when you realize just how far you're going to float after getting kicked off a space station in space wreck. Pro tip, don't get kicked off of a space station. Now, with some stark visuals and a cool premise, Samurai Slaughterhouse is the first ever VR game to make it into our finals. Now, I'm a crummy swordsman, I'll be the first to admit that, but I also kind of want a vacation in a Kurosawa film, so this game feels like a win-win to me. Now, this is just a little point because words guy, it's in the name, it should be obvious. But Slaughterhouse is one word, guys. But I'm going to be honest. This next finalist stole my heart when it said I could sail on it. Self-Loss is a beautiful world of monsters and myths that spoke to all of us here at Pitch Your Game. Now, A Long Journey to an Uncertain End looks like the quirky space drama that I've always wanted to live in, especially since I get to be the ship, and I'm on the run from a vengeful ex, who I'm really, really hoping is an alcoholic bending unit. Sorry, I had to throw a Futurama joke in there because it's like my favorite show. I'm a robot after all. So, to say that Franz Fury is what would happen if Mad Max and GTA got drunk at a particularly seedy bar would probably be accurate, but it sells the game short. Let's throw some gas in the tank, chamber some rounds, and crush those scorpions and raiders. Now, the last of our finalists reminds us that not every game needs to be about action, and The Palace on the Hill demonstrates that beautifully. Piece together the lost history of your village through art? Don't mind if I do. All right, everybody. Those are the finalists. Now, before we announce the winners, there is the business of our chief picks and the sponsor pick. First off, Xsolla, our sponsor for this round of Pitch Your Game. First up is Xsolla, our sponsor for this round of #Pitch Your Game. On top of providing the prize money for our winners, they are also providing advising services for all of our finalists and individual picks to help them find investors in their games, as well as an interview spotlight on 80.lv and a 6-month subscription to their RFP service. So once more, from everybody at Pitch Your Game, thank you Xsolla for sponsoring this round of competition. For their pick, Xsolla selected World Turtles. Set on the back of a great cosmic sea turtle, players are tasked with managing their settlements to the benefit of their townsfolk and their cosmic patron. Congratulations. Also, I have to say, this is the best flat Earth model I've ever seen. So that just, I just have to poke fun at flat Earthers. Which one's your pick, sir? Well, Peekapone, we'll be getting to that. But first, we're going to check back in with Liam and get his founder pick.
And my chief pick goes to Brian May with The Slime and the Witch. The moment I saw this pitch, it instantly transported me back to my youth, discovering Dungeon Keeper for the first time, and the genius that is role reversal in games. Playing as bad guys, and a slime at that too. Bring it on. Kudos, Brian.
Liam, call me after the show. We got to talk about this vertical video thing. Thank you, Liam. Now, we haven't heard anything from IGL yet, so why don't we just do a quick little check-in and see what's going on over in her neck of the woods?
Meow meow meow, it's Any Game Lover. Let me start by saying thanks to all the amazing developers participating and all the supporters who shared loads of amazing games this round. And of course to our fellow Chief Pigs, Liam and Tom, and our sponsor Zola. Though always incredibly intense, it is an amazing time watching games refine pitches of the past into beauties, others drop totally new content, and of course discovering games we've never seen before. Our judging was hard to narrow, but in the end all the winners stood out for various reasons. And that leads me to, of course, my personal chief pick, which I am handing off this round to Tim Conkling and John Demos for their co-production title, The Feast. It was one of the pitches that stuck with me from the moment that I saw it, with the video full of surprises through to the end, and with these words you just can't ignore. You are hunted by cannibal aristocrats at a bloody bacchanal. Use stealth tricks and your enemy's grisly appetites. Rescue victims to keep fighting, because if you fall, you will be eaten. We are already excited for the next round, and until then, peace.
Hey, what do you know? I'm back. Thank you, IGL. Honestly, I just want to take this moment to say thank you to both Liam and IGL. Liam, for bringing me into this silly little indie game family that we have, and Indie Game Lover for doing all of the spreadsheet work that made all of this reasonably possible. Like seriously, I can't show it to you because, well, reasons. But let me just say that Danelle's work with the spreadsheet has been absolutely nothing short of spectacular and amazing. Now, one of the things that I love about producing the show is I get to determine what order all this stuff happens in, which means that I get to make my chief pick the last chief pick. So I went in a completely different direction for my pick. Normally, I'm a big fan of action games and RPGs, but every now and then, I just want to relax and let the world fade away. The ramp just, it does it for me. It hits all of those right notes of nostalgia and memory that speak to the younger version of myself that spent far too much time at the Lansdowne Skate Park outside of Baltimore. Dude, I can't wait to play it when it launches. And also, yo, guys, maybe throw in that line for the pro tip. That'd be cool. You can call me. I'm just telling everybody to call me today, aren't I? Well, I've stalled long enough. It's time for the big reveals. These are the medalists. Winning our bronze medal and our first ever cash prize awards thingy goes to A Long Journey to an Uncertain End. Yo, this game looks really awesome, and we loved it. And we can't wait to see where you all take it. Whew, that's one out of the way. Silver medal. I got this. Silver medal goes to none other than Space Rack. Seriously, you give me the option to kick people into space and you expect me not to vote for your game? You must be crazy. Also, this looks like crazy Fallout in space, and I want it. I want it so bad. Yeah, so crazy. Gold medal time. This is the hard part. So, the gold medal goes to... Wait, I can't read that on my script. That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry. The gold medal goes to a first ever VR game, Samurai Slaughterhouse. They are the first ever VR game to be a finalist, and they are the first ever VR game to win. This is freaking nuts. I have to say freaking because I'm not allowed to swear while we're actually doing the show. So Samurai Slaughterhouse, congratulations. Everybody was just floored by this game. Because, dude, it's so crazy. But now is the time where the show must come to an end. First off, again, congratulations to all of our winners. Your pitches were nothing short of amazing and fun and cool, and we loved every single moment of them. And to everybody else who took part, a huge thank you, because you all are the ones that make this event. Your games, your creativity, your passion, your love of the craft, your willingness to share them with us when we ask. It's so heartening. The last two awards I've ended with like a challenge where I have told you to go back out there and continue pushing. And I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to ask you all to continue to make your game. The game that only you all can make. Because those are the games that we want to play. We want to play your stories. We want to play in your stories, your worlds, your sandboxes. We want to see the creation that only you could make. And so we have that opportunity to get to know you a little bit through that work. So, thank you all very much. We'll be back November 2nd for the next round of Hashtag Pitch a Game. Hopefully, it won't take us a month to do the voting again. We're getting a little quicker every time with it, except when we aren't. And yeah, I'll be back here doing these awards and seeing all of your lovely messages. Seriously, guys, you all are so wonderful, and I am so thankful and grateful to have all of you here, because if you weren't, I would have continued being a nervous wreck throughout all of this show. So thank you all again. Thank you again to Liam and Danelle IGL for all of the work that they've put into this. Thank you to everybody who's pitched. Thank you to my mods who have helped keep chat kind of crazy, because normally my channel does not get this level of attention. And we'll see you all in November. Thank you all very much, and we'll see you next time.